And just like that, we're back in Sydney a few weeks later. Back here at the train station a few years later, shit, you can see where my head's at, a few weeks later. And this is the first stop of our journey to the other side of the planet, en route to LA. So, Amy, you booked this trek to Los Angeles specifically for this little man down here. So, the timing, so we flew out super early this morning. From Adelaide to Sydney, we had the 6 a.m. flight, first flight out of Adelaide to Sydney. We're actually spending the entire day in Sydney, so we've got the whole day here. Hence why we're in the train station. We're just about to train into the city. Amy's going to train into the city to go train. Train to train. Amy's going to get a workout in, then I'm going to get a workout in, then we're going to head back to the airport. We've got the Qantas Business Lounge, so we're going to go chill in there, and then we fly out to Los Angeles tonight. And
Evening, 5:45.
yes, and the reason why we've done that is, fingers crossed, little man down here should sleep.
This is bedtime.
Yes.
So
Yes.
We'll be tired at very least. So
Yes.
even if he's awake for a few hours on the plane,
Yeah.
at least there's a good chance that it's actually nighttime for him, so he
Yeah.
should sleep.
He should sleep.
That's
Yeah.
the plan.
Yeah. Well, because the other option was
It's 10
flight.
a.m.
Exactly. You've got a a morning flight
Or
to
like
LA.
maybe 11 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah, or a nighttime flight to LA. But we thought, no. We're gonna try and see if we can get Harry to sleep most of the flight, because it's what, 15 hours to LA.
13 hours.
So he won't sleep the whole flight.
Well, I won't let him.
No, because that would be a disaster when we get to
Well,
LA.
because then we will arrive at 2 p.m. and he will have slept until 2 p.m. So it's
Big
a
problem.
tough one, yeah.
New parent things. See, we're figuring this shit out as we go
Well,
along.
I have a plan.
Amy has a plan, but you can have a plan, whether it goes to plan or not.
Oh, exactly. Look, if it doesn't, it's one night. It will be fine.
Exactly.
It's really not the end of the
Exactly.
world, so-
We'll figure it out. So, first leg of our trek to, our ultimate destination, where you guys will see us end up, is Austin, Texas.
Yes.
So we're on our way to Austin, Texas. First stop, Sydney. Fitness, business, fatherhood vlog. Let's head to the USA. Over the last 20 years, I've built multiple multi-million-dollar brands. I've stepped on some of the biggest bodybuilding stages in the world, and I've mentored others on how to do it too. Now, I'm doing it all again, but this time as a father to my baby boy. Let's go. Not gonna lie, it does feel a little bit like deja vu from a few weeks ago. Amy doing her thing, little H-Man and I exploring the Sydney CBD. He's decided that it's time for his mid-morning nap while Amy gets her workout in. She's gonna train first this morning. Then we're gonna swap. She's gonna explore Sydney with Harry, and I'm gonna get my workout in. But I wanted to just stop here real quick, the NBA store, because I've been getting a lot of questions since Harry was born, as you do, around when I'm going to introduce him to bodybuilding. Obviously, being a pro men's physique athlete, the expectation, or maybe not expectation is probably not the right word, but the following in dad's footsteps sort of thing has come up a fair bit. Now, my first love was not bodybuilding. Those of you who have been following me for quite some time, those of you who actually watched Pro Prep from 2023 would know that my first love, and even listen to my origin story in Pursuit, I've spoken a lot about it. My first love was basketball. So I'm at least going to introduce Harry to basketball, and obviously we're on our way later on tonight to the home of basketball, the US of A. And I think it's timely that I've just stumbled across the NBA store here on Pitt Street. Where are we? Pitt Street, Martin Place, somewhere in the city. And I think this is appropriate. So we're going to wait till he wakes up. He should be awake in a few minutes' time. And we're going to go and explore the NBA store en route to Los Angeles later on tonight. Basketball was my first love. Let's see if it's Harry's as well. Oh boy, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We found the infant and toddler section. Oh boy. Fresh. Just jumped out the shower from the Qantas Business Lounge. Good workout at Anytime Fitness Martin Place. That was a really cool anytime, wasn't it? That was probably one of the best anytimes that I've ever trained at in terms of facility, cleanliness. Obviously, it's in the Sydney CBD, so awesome location. Both had awesome workouts. Last workouts on Australian soil. Back to the airport, straight to the lounge, showered, clean, and stole rice. Yes. Packed our meal bag with rice from the Qantas Business Lounge. We did grab a meal actually as well. We were going to go to Grilled and get our usual grilled salad, but there's no Grilled here at Sydney International Airport. There is, however, Betty's Burgers, and they do effectively the same thing. It's called a bunless burger. Is that what they call it? Bunless burger.
And the fried chicken or something like that. Actually, the option is for grilled chicken.
Grilled chickens, yeah. So we did one of those, which turned out to be effectively a salad. Took it with us to the Qantas Business Lounge, added a little bit of rice, and happy days. And then, as Amy said, stole some rice for the flight, because we do have a 13 and a half hour, 14 hour flight ahead of us. So we have meal bags packed, of course, with everything we need. But we do need some added bits and pieces, so hence stealing the rice. Anyway, we're on our way to the departure gate to hop on the flight to Los Angeles. Oh wow! It's crazy. It's crazy that it's actually finally here, and we're about to step on this plane and head over to the US to begin this pro circuit tour. Super excited. See you guys on the plane. Harry's first international flight. Are you excited, buddy? Are you excited, my boy? He looks a little startled. He says, what's happening? What's going on? Where are we going? We're going to the United States of America. Los Angeles. So you guys already know how incredible Amy is. She's booked this whole trip, all the flights, all the accommodation, everything, and has literally thought of everything, right down to the seats that she's booked on this flight, so that we have 2 seats to ourselves, right at the bulkhead, with the bassinet.
Oh, no story.
Specifically for Harry. You thought of everything.
Next to the toilet.
And because I need to go to the bathroom to piss every hour in the middle of the night. Toilet right
They've
there.
got one in front, so
You're unreal. You're actually unbelievable.
I am a planner.
You are. Yes, Dad. Yes. Are you excited? Yeah, you have your own. You have your own bulkhead, your own bassinet. But seriously, you've thought of everything. And we haven't even left the country yet. Imagine what the next 5 weeks is going to look like. So great. Thanks, baby. And this is what the final meal of the day looks like at 30,000 feet. Yeah, it's delicious, isn't it, Harry? This is the usual meal, right, babe? Steak, vegetable medley, a little bit of rice in there.
Vegetables.
That's fine. Smells good. Smells real good.
Should be the small pieces, like.
I think we have the same size tonight, actually. So my protein's a little lower because my carbs are a little higher. The resourceful prep continues. Got my herb man down there too. Some cucumber, a bit of salad going on. Dinner is served. So it's just gone 7:30. And I think this is going pretty much perfectly. It's Why are we going to jinx us?
Yes.
So far, perfectly on plan. Little man is passing that. Yes, but we're a bit worried about that. We were a bit worried that one was going to fit on. It's tight, but it's in there. It's straight stuff. Off to a good start. I don't even know what time it is, but I do know that the sun is out and we're somewhere over the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. It's time to eat in LA. It's what time is it? So it's LA time. I would say 6 hours. How long did Harry sleep? 7.5, almost 8 hours. He would have kept sleeping. We decided to wake him up because he needs to get on at least LA time zone while we're in LA before we fly over to Texas. So maybe I were able to get some rest. How much rest you get? Not much. Just enough. I'm going to check my aura ring in a second. I can say I've run this like 3 to 4 hours, which is not bad for me on the flight. So I think the most important thing is Harry goes in that sleep. So that's what we're most concerned about. He's just laying down here. He's got his little play bed, like all of our pillows and blankets and everything. And we're about to have what will be the first meal of the day in LA. So if we go back to Sydney, I think the Sydney time is still the Sydney time is at 3 a.m. Which honestly is not far from what we would normally get up anyway. We're getting up 3:30 a.m., 4 a.m. Adelaide time when we're back home. So eating a little bit earlier than we normally would, but in LA it's almost 10 a.m. So today's going to be an interesting day with meals. We're almost going to be playing catch up to get on LA time, and then Texas time is 2 hours ahead of that. So it's going to be good actually with meals. Obviously our calories are still quite low and quite restricted, but in terms of timing, it'll just be less time to get all of our food in. To make sure that we're on the rest time zone. So it always gets a little bit complicated when you're shifting time zones like this, especially to the other side of the world. But time to get this day started. Meal number 1 going down. The crew here have been absolutely amazing. So obviously we've got all of our bits and pieces, but first meal is going to be our high protein oats. They've helped us soak the oats, cook the oats, bowls, spoons, everything. I've got some blueberries that I'm going to throw on top. My 65 grams of oats, half a scoop of 1R1, isolate the goated raspberry white chocolate flavour, a whole bunch of blueberries going on top. We've got some dates here as well. They've made us coffees. What a great day. What a great way to start this new day. Well, this is an unexpected and lovely surprise. I was having a chat with the crew back in the kitchen, I guess you call it kitchen, just before when I was preparing oats for Amy and I, just about our competition plans over the next 5 weeks, and they just came and dropped us off a little gift. To Amy and Joseph, good luck with all of your shows and have an amazing time in the US. Jess, Tabby and Juliana, and they've gifted us some beautiful, these are super soft, amazing Qantas pajamas. Thank you, Qantas. Thank you, Jess. Thank you, Tabby. Thank you, Juliana. We appreciate you guys. You've gone over and above for us with all of our meals and drink requests and coffee requests and everything that we've needed this flight. So thank you so much. You've made it incredible. And we have arrived in Los Angeles. Just touched down a few hours ago. through immigration, through quarantine, and all of the entering a country things, and made it to our hotel here, just next to the airport. Yes, Harry. Yes, we've made it to our hotel, and it's just past 6 in the PM. So not much of the day left. Yeah. And as we mentioned earlier in this video, it's just the one night here, really, to let this little man get settled, crawl around a little bit, use up some energy, and try and get you on the US time zone before we head off to Texas tomorrow. So quick stop in LA. Amy just continues to go over and above. The hotel, I say it's an airport hotel. It's close to the airport. It's like a 25-minute walk, but it's check this out. It's actually got a full kitchen in here. She's just thinking of absolutely everything. So full kitchen so that we can recharge, re-prepare meals for at least tomorrow, if not the next few days, because obviously all the meals that we bought to get us here are finished. So I got some cooking to do tonight. We've got some eating to do tonight as well. Little change of plans as well. So we were planning on you crawl around all you want, use up all this energy. This is what I want to see. So you sleep well tonight, little man. So the original plan was to train. It did take us a lot longer. We actually landed at, it was like 2, so it took us forever to get through immigration and get bags and get here and check in, and you know how it is. You've seen this when we travel, and you guys would know firsthand. Everything just takes a lot longer than it should. So that was the original plan, was to train tonight, but we've actually decided that today's going to be rest. And learning lessons from 2023 when I did Pittsburgh in New York. I I didn't really plan ahead, and so I ended up flipping my usual circadian rhythm on its head. As you guys know, I train first thing in the morning. 2023, when I got to Toronto and did peak week for the Pittsburgh Pro, I ended up training at night every night, and quite late at night. Like I was training 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. So I want to avoid that for these shows. So with that in mind, and the fact that the day is almost completely behind us, we've decided we're going to rest today, get up super early tomorrow morning and get workouts in tomorrow morning, and hopefully that should just kick us straight back into the usual routine that both Amy and I have been using for this entire prep. Might end up being a little bit earlier, but that's okay, because Texas is actually 2 hours ahead of LA. So, you know, even if I have to get up at 3 and train at 4, you know, an hour and a half earlier than I normally would, that's completely fine as well, because so far as Texas time is concerned, and my circadian rhythm is concerned, and just my usual workout, caloric output, caloric input routine, what my body's been doing for this entire prep for the last 6 months, will align. So that's the plan, which means there's not a whole lot else to show you guys in LA, at least for this part of the trip. So it's literally going to be feet up, as you can see. Try and get some of the fluid from the long haul flight out of the body. Let this little man crawl around, use up some of his energy, get him into US time, get his circadian rhythm firing on all cylinders, get us into some sort of rhythm and routine and firing on all cylinders, prepare all our meals for tomorrow, and then up bright and early tomorrow, train, get a workout in. It is a check-in day tomorrow as well. It's Saturday morning, tomorrow morning, so we need to do our check-in, send it across to Jay, which will be Saturday night in Australia. Yes, it will be Saturday night. So we need to get that done. Prep all our meals for the rest of the day today, all day tomorrow, and pretty much just start again tomorrow. These long haul international flights with the time difference and the you know, we left Sydney at 6 o'clock last night, and it's 6 o'clock last night, 6 o'clock Friday night, and it is now in LA 6 o'clock Friday night. So yeah, it's interesting navigating that anyway, and then you throw a prep on top of that, and then you throw a 9-month-old baby on top of that. There's a whole lot going on. So giving ourselves a little bit of grace. I think we're going to play this the right way by doing this. We'll see how it pans out, but I better get myself in the kitchen, get cooking before the rest of the night gets away from us, and probably see you guys tomorrow morning. Bright and early Saturday morning, just gone past 5 a.m. here at Anytime Fitness LAX. Check-in is done, pre-workout meal is in, pre-workout complete is in, and this gym is gonna work just fine. It's gonna work just fine. It's actually quite a nice Anytime Fitness. It's quite a big Anytime. It's a big Anytime Fitness. Check-in this morning was good, very, very good. Especially following the long haul flights. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. Very happy with it. This morning, got a little legs and shoulders workout. This will be my last legs and shoulders workout before the San Antonio Pro. Obviously, we start peak week this week for that show, so ain't nothing to it but to do it bright and early on this Saturday morning. I'm actually surprised there's people in here. I don't think the only one, but it's about 4 or 5 people in here. Legs, shoulders. Let's go. Starting this legs and shoulders workout off with a little bit of leg press. We got 4 working sets here, working up in weight until I hit my top set of 15 reps at an 8 RPE. Got a little under 400 kilos on there for this top set. And then we're going to move straight into a hyperextension, weighted hyperextensions, 3 sets of 12 reps at what is supposed to be an 8 RPE. And this is usually an 8 RPE. But you know what? This is the last legs and shoulders workout before I start peak week for the San Antonio Pro. So fuck it. We're going more than 8 RPE. We're going 10 RPE plus a drop set, 2 body weight, and really gonna give as much to these hamstrings and lower back and glutes as we possibly can. And then we're gonna move into the shoulder section of this workout, starting with a seated dumbbell side raise. 4 working sets, all of 15 reps, but we're going to pyramid up in RPE. Say that fast. Up in RPE. 5, 6, 7, 8, which means the working weight goes up in every set as well. And then we're going to move on to some rear delts. We have some face pulls here, 4 working sets of 15 reps at an 8 RPE. I'd usually be doing this with a rope, but they actually didn't have a rope at the San Time Fitness, so I've just put 2 handles together and doing my face pulls that way. And then going to finish off with some line cable side raises, cuffed, of course, with the TMJ wrist cuffs. We've got 1 working set of 12 reps at an 8 RPE. And then we're going to drop that weight down a little bit and hit 1 working set of 20 reps at a 9 RPE. And that's what you guys are seeing the final few reps of here. And that'll be a wrap for this legs and shoulders workout in Los Angeles. Yes? You want to say something? Just talking. Just about to head to Austin, Texas. We're going to Texas, baby. Let's go. Well, thank goodness we trained early this morning. That was a unexpected stroke of genius, not knowing how today was going to pan out. Thank goodness we trained this morning, got our workouts in, got cardio in. Man, I'll just keep saying it. When you travel, shit just takes much longer than it should, and it's much more difficult than it should be. This morning was great. Everything went to plan. You guys saw great workouts, cardio in, meals prepared for the day. Got to the airport with plenty of time to spare. Actually got to the airport early, which is very unlike me, not unlike Amy. Amy loves to be early to the airport. I like to push it right to the edge and see how far I can take it. That's why I miss flights all the time. That's why Amy keeps me on the straight and narrow. But all good. Flight wasn't delayed. Perfect. Fantastic. Landed in Austin, and we had the biggest clusterfuck with the rental car on literally a technicality. and I still like I have no words other than the fact that it was very, very frustrating. Very frustrating. Nobody wanted to fix the problem. Nobody wanted to take accountability from the problem. I'll tell you guys what happened. Booking for the rental car was made under my name through my American Express account. I forgot, this is my mistake, hand up, my mistake. I forgot to bring my physical driver's license. I can't remember the last time I fucking saw my physical driver's license, because my Australian viewers would know all of our licenses and IDs and all that shit is MyGov now. So it's all electronic. So I don't even know where my physical license is. I didn't even think to bring my physical license. So we go to the checkout counter, license, passport, documentation, cool. All right, I don't have my physical license. Here it is. Here's the app. Shake it. Does the date thing. Yeah. No, we can't accept that. Oh, okay, that's fine. My wife's here. She's got her physical license because Amy doesn't miss a beat. What's the problem? The booking's under your name. Okay, just change it to her name. We can't change it because it was made through American Express. Fuck's sake. Call American Express. We can't change it because we've used a third-party provider to provide the rental car booking. And around it went in a circle for about 2 hours, and nobody could fix the problem. So we just ended up saying, fuck it, we're just gonna book as if we just rolled up here with no booking, get this rental car situation sorted, go through the baby seat debacle to get that all sorted. Anyway, what should have taken 5 minutes ended up taking 2 hours. So by the time all that got sorted, we got out of the airport. We needed to do a grocery run, obviously, because we're here in Austin for peak week. So an initial grocery run, and then checked in here to this incredible spot. Once again, Amy does not miss. This is going to be, you guys will see it over the next few days, but like literal full kitchen. It's an apartment. It's fucking great in downtown Austin. So just everything we need. Super central, bunch of gyms to train at. Fucking amazing. But by the time we got here, it was 7:30 p.m. Both Amy and I did not prepare enough meals to get us to 7:30 p.m. because we thought for sure by the time we get here it'll be like 3 or 4. Both of us were absolutely ravenous, as you can imagine. But yeah, it chewed up the entire day.
You forgot the detail.
What's the detail I forgot?
You forgot the dad moment and the mum moment.
The dad and the mum moment?
Just as we went to check into the hotel, what did Harry do?
Oh, Harry shat himself. Yeah,
No,
of
not just himself.
course. Yeah, okay. You want to tell this part of the
No,
story?
no.
No? You still got shit all over you? Yes, Harry shat himself because he was off time as well, right? He was like, surely by the time we get here, it would be time to do my afternoon poo. No, it was not time. It was way past time. So Harry shat himself, punami, all over the fucking everywhere. It might even be in the car seat. Ooh, fuck. That'll be a surprise for tomorrow morning. Anyway, Harry shot himself to add insult to injury. Anyway, listen, it's just been one of those days. It's just gone past 9 p.m. I've got one more meal to get in. You've smashed all your meals. Did you have your sleep formula? What did you have tonight?
Sleep Plus.
Sleep Plus. Switch Sleep Plus. I may have some complete. I was going to say complete pre. I do have complete pre with me. I may have some key sleep with me. Not much though. Do I use it tonight or do I use it during peak week?
It is peak week.
Technically no. Peak week starts tomorrow. If you go 1 week from the show, tomorrow's Sunday.
The show is Saturday.
Yeah, so that would be 1 week from the show. Well, Saturday to Saturday is more than a week. Sunday to Saturday is a
You
week.
don't count Saturday because it's show day.
It's a week inclusive.
Oh my god.
Surely.
No. Yes.
Surely that's how you count. Sunday to Monday is a week. Monday to Sunday is a... Have I been misled my entire life around how to fucking count weeks? Oh, shit. Anyway, the point is, stroke of genius to train this morning. Today's been a fucking, definitely not going to plan day, but it's the resourceful prep. We're being tested. We are being tested every step along the way. Peak week starts tomorrow, as far as I'm concerned, starts this week. And the good news is there's no more travel, no more flights actually until after the San Antonio Pro. The last bit of travel we have is to drive to San Antonio on Thursday, which is like an hour drive from Austin, hour and a little bit because we'll take our time. So yeah, I feel like honestly just being here in Austin, being settled, having this awesome apartment, nice and central. We know where we're going to do our grocery shopping. We know where we're going to train. We know we're going to do our cardio. We've got plenty of things to go and sightsee, to get steps in. My stress levels have just come all the way down, and it's fantastic. So really, all that's left to do this week, now that we're here settled in Austin, is train, do cardio, eat, rest, recharge. I'll be working the whole time, but for me that's recharging anyway. And really just kind of just enjoy this first of 3 peak weeks, this first one for the San Antonio Pro. So I think I'm gonna drop this episode off here, guys. I think that's going to be a wrap for this episode of the Fitness, Business and Fatherhood vlog, and pick up sometime this week during peak week. I'll show you guys. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to show you in the next episode. I might show you some meals. I might show you some training. My training, actually, I did this morning, as I mentioned, I had a full check-in with Jay. So I was just talking to Jay before I jumped on camera to film this scene for the vlog. We're going to be taking this peak week day by day. He's done a plan out until Thursday, but I'm going to be checking in every single morning with him, photos and videos and voice messages and written messages, and we're really going to be taking it day by day. But my training is going to stay exactly the same, so no change to training. My cardio is going to come down a little bit, but I'm still doing cardio. Rather than the 10 sessions per week, it'll be 7 sessions per week, so no double cardio. And then the variable is going to be my diet. So we are going to experiment with what I would say a moderate carb load at the front of the week. So my usual daily carbohydrate intake is 180 grams. We're going to go to 550 at least for Tuesday and Wednesday. And the show's on Saturday, remember? And then kind of take it from there. So because there's nothing really set in stone and it is going to kind of be variable day by day, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to show you in the next episode, but I will show you some bits and pieces of peak week, and we might even combine it into the San Antonio Pro. We'll see how we go. But that's a wrap for this episode of the Fitness, Business and Fatherhood vlog from ADL to Austin, Texas. We in Texas, baby. I'm fucking excited.
Everything around me breathe. The money, dollar,